boy, don't play with me.
99.0 FM.
This is Hero News.
Of course, a very good evening. This is Hero News. My name is Koyo. These are some of the stories we have on the news today. We start with the headlines. Kalonzo lands a new job. Meet Safaricom's new chief executive officer. Give Wanjigi his guns, and that's an order. And then no rankings for grade 3. My name is Koyo, and these are some of the stories. We begin the news right now. Stay with me up to the very end. Wiper Party leader and former Vice President Kalonzo Musyoka has landed a new job. Kalonzo is now a special envoy and will be in charge of monitoring peace in the Republic of Sudan. Kalonzo was appointed by President Kenyatta, and his duties will be ensuring that there is prosperity in the region and to get a solution to the conflict in the Republic of Sudan. Mr. Musyoka accepted the appointment and now joins former Prime Minister Raila Odinga as a key political figure that has so far so good received a hug from President Kenyatta. Odinga was appointed as the African Union Special Envoy for Infrastructure. In a statement sent to newsrooms on Tuesday, Safaricom Secretary Catherine Maundu confirmed the appointment of former company CEO Michael Joseph as Safaricom's Chief Executive Officer. Joseph was the CEO of Safaricom before handing over to the late Bob Collymore in November 2010. The 67-year-old will be in charge of the company until it appoints its new boss. Businessman Jimmy Wanjigi will now get his 7 guns back. The guns were confiscated by the police on the 16th of November 2017, just before the repeat of the presidential election. High Court Judge Chacha Mwita said that security officers violated Mr. Wanjigi's right by raiding his Muthaiga home without a warrant, even after a court order was actually issued barring the search and the seizure of the firearms. And to matters education, the Kenya National Examination Council NECA said that grade 3 learners who are yet to sit for their first examination under the new curriculum will not be ranked. Speaking in Nairobi on Monday, Acting Chief Executive Officer Mercy Kagoro also announced that the council will not release the results for the individual schools or learners. Dr. Kagoro maintained that the Kenya Early Years Assessment, also known as KEA, is a national assessment and not an examination. Kagoro hinted that the September exams will be aimed at providing feedback on the new curriculum And to Nakuru now, commercial sex workers are up in arms over alleged harassment by the county askaris and the police. Their protest comes a day after law enforcers acting on the instructions of the Governor Lee Kinyanjui arrested dozens of prostitutes and locked them up over the weekend. The suspects were hauled to court on Monday and charged with creating disturbance and loitering in Nakuru town. The court fined them 3,000 shillings each, and that is actually a story we're actually following for you. A 1-minute breather. International news is up next. Stay with me. My name is Koyo. And on the international news, we move to Libya. At least 40 people have been killed by an airstrike that hit a migrant detention center in Libya. Officials now confirm another 80 were reported to have been wounded in the explosion, which happened at a facility in an eastern suburb of the capital, Tripoli. The majority of those killed are reported to be African migrants. In recent years, Libya has been a key springboard for migrants seeking to travel to Europe. The country has been torn by violence and division since long-term ruler Mohammed Gaddafi was deposed and killed in 2011. Of course, sports news is up in a few seconds. Stay with us. Nice. And in sports, we move to the Emirates. Arsenal have completed their first transfer of the summer with the signing of Brazilian teenager Gabriel Martinelli. The 18-year-old forward signed a long-term contract. The Gunners can now confirm. Martinelli has joined from Brazil side Ituano, where he had scored 10 goals in 34 games after making his debut in 2017. Of course, that is the first official signing Arsenal is actually introducing, to the sports circle this summer. Let's move to Brazil now. Brazil forwards Gabriel Jesus and Roberto Firmino both scored as they beat arch rivals Argentina 2-0 in the Copa America semi-final. Jesus opened the scoring after 19 minutes when he side-footed in a low cross from Firmino. Sergio Aguero and Lionel Messi both struck the woodwork for Argentina, who have not beaten Brazil in any major competition or fixtures rather since 2005. Of course, Brazil is still confirming the presence in the game and beating Argentina each and every time they made. Too bad for Lionel Messi and Sergio Aguero Let's move back to Africa for African Cup of Nations. Of course, this is actually a tournament that kicked off on the 21st of June. And so far, so good. We have seen spectacular football from all the teams that are actually participating in the competition, even the teams that have been knocked out, Kenya included, Tanzania included. So the last 16, we actually trying to give you the teams that actually managed to qualify. From Group A, we have Egypt actually qualifying for the next round of the tournament. We have DRC Congo, we have Uganda. From Group B, Nigeria actually managed to qualify. Guinea qualified. Madagascar also booked the spot. From Group C, Senegal actually booked the spot. From Group C as well, we have Algeria. From Group D, we have Morocco, Ivory Coast and South Africa qualifying for the next round, the round of 16. In Group E, we have Tunisia, Mali actually qualifying. And in Group F, we have Cameroon, Ghana and Benin going through. And now to the pairings. The round of 16 is actually supposed to begin on the 5th of July. And in the first game, Uganda will be meeting Senegal in Cairo. On the same day, Morocco will be actually meeting Benin in Cairo. On the 6th of July, we still have the next round of 16 game actually pitching Egypt and South Africa. The match will be played in Cairo. On the 6th of July as well, we still have some really nice action. We will see Nigeria going against Cameroon. The match will be played in Alexandria. On the 7th of July, Madagascar is actually going to face the DRC Congo. The match is going to be in Alexandria. On the 7th of July, Algeria is going to actually face Guinea in Cairo. On the 8th of July, Mali is facing Ivory Coast in Suez. On the 8th, Ghana is actually facing Tunisia in Ismailia. Of course, that is all we had for you on the news today. Keep it 99.0 FM Hero Radio. Of course, you can follow our social media platforms at Hero_Radio and at Caleb Koyo for all these and much more. Stay tuned. Keep it 99.0 FM, Nakuru's fresh breath of music. This is 99.0 FM.
For more information, log on to hero.co.ke.